Well, hi everybody. It is Saturday, September 2nd. It's September. Oh my gosh. Time for another weigh-in. So, it's been a week. Well, welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me and seeing what I'm all about. Uh, if you are a new subscriber or want to be a new subscriber, please click that button. And also, I wanted to tell you, I've been a Weight Watcher since January of 2016. I had lost 93.5 pounds. And then COVID hit, and I gained quite a bit of that back. So I am really in a mode now where I'm trying to lose that weight that I had gained and then continue on to my goal. Uh, for all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I am still in Utah at the KOA here. I have 7 weeks left. It's hard to believe the summer has just flown by, and now that it's September. I got out here June 1st, so June, July, August, and now I'm starting my 4th month here. My last day of work is October 15th, which is I think 7 weeks from tomorrow. So anyway, my summer is flying by, and one of my goals this summer was to lose about 20 pounds. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. When I got out here, I had changed my weigh-in day to Thursdays from Saturday because I was off on Thursdays. That was like the end of my days off on Thursday, and so I changed back to Saturday. My schedule got changed again, and so I'm off on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I decided to go back to Saturdays. That works for me well out here. It's also going to work better when I get home. So when I get back to Ohio, I won't have to change my weigh-in day. So anyway, this has kind of been a week. Last week, if you recall, I was challenging myself for this week to really, really stay on plan. And I think I did that. There was one day that I did go over points, but I had the weeklies to cover that. Uh, I also have told you that I have simplified my meal planning and my meal preparation way, way down. So I'm eating the same 3 or 4 meals every week, but I'm just rotating into the different days. So like I'll eat the same 3 breakfasts all week long. I'll eat the same 3 lunches, the same 3 dinners all week long. That seems to be working for me as far as preparation, as far as grocery shopping, as far as budgeting. So I'm going to stay with that for a while. And because right now it's working. So anyway, I don't know what that was all about. I got, I got, I got a new iWatch, which leads me to my next story here. So Thursday morning when I woke up, I felt real short of breath. Now I've had a difficult time adjusting to the elevation here, but I've been here almost 4 months now, and it's getting better. But when I woke up Thursday morning, it my shortness of breath woke me up. So went to the bathroom. I went back and laid down for a little bit. Then I said, well, I'm just going to get up because I'm not feeling quite right, and I don't really know what's going on. So and then my heart started racing a little bit, and all of a sudden my iWatch gives me a message that it's detecting AFib. Well, that kind of freaked me out. So I still sat for a little while, and I was sitting when this happened, and talked to my daughter-in-law who's in med school, and then I made a call to my doctor. So I'm fine, by the way. I am fine. It was just one little episode. I'm keeping an eye on it. I haven't had it since. But that same day, well, now my computer froze up. Okay, I think I'm back now. That same day, I had to go up to the office um, and get some treatment for my black tank because I had to dump my tanks. And on my way back, I ran over a rock. Not just a teeny tiny rock, it was a big rock. I didn't actually run all the way over it. I heard it and then I backed up and I have a nice dent in my bumper now. The only good thing about it, I was the only person that day that did that. So now they have rearranged the rocks because one of the people that ran into it was one of the owners of the campground. So that all happened on Thursday. My my usual habit when things go awry for me is to turn to food. And I have to tell you, Thursday, I fought that temptation really badly because I kept thinking, you are 2 days out of weigh-in day. If you do this now, you're going to regret it come Saturday morning. I mean, I was audibly talking myself out of overeating just because it was the way I normally handle things, emotionally I'll eat. Um, but I didn't. I just kind of chilled out here for a while, and then I kind of had a good laugh about it. Talked to my neighbor next door, and he came over and looked at the bumper, and he said, "Well, this could be popped out. So, before the end of the season, he's going to try to do that for me." He said, "We may have to paint it, but it's fixable." So, and it wasn't on the body of the car. It was and the way my car's made is kind of weird. It was underneath the grill, but way, way down. So anyway, I have a dent in my car thanks to Utah Rocks. But anyway, and now I'm watching the Buckeyes game and I'm getting frustrated. So, they're winning right now, but they're not looking real good. And I know it's the first game of the season, but still, we expect our teams to be better. So today is weigh-in day, and I got on the scale. Now, I just want to remind you what my weigh-in was last week. So last week I weighed in at 219.1, which I believe was a small loss, maybe of point 0.2. Let me go back and look here. Over here. Last week, yeah, it was a loss of point 0.2 last week at 219.9. So let me go ahead and show you what today's weigh-in was. Well, pleasantly surprised. I mean, I wasn't super surprised because I weigh myself every day and I kind of know where the scale's going. But that was a good loss today. I was really happy about that. Now, had I caved into my emotional eating on Thursday, I wouldn't have had this result. So let me give you the rest of my stats here. First of all, I lost 8 pounds in the month of August. So we started out a new month yesterday, down 0.4 for the month so far. For the year, I'm at 10.6. Now that yearly total just kind of makes me go, I should be way, way more than that. But 10.6 pounds for the year is better than a gain of 10.6 pounds. So it takes my total weight loss to 61.2. I still have 31.1 pounds to get down to my lowest weight. I have 16.7 pounds away from Wonderland. To my halfway mark, I have 10.2 pounds to go. To my goal, I have 81.6 pounds to go. And to my 100-pound loss, I have 38.8 pounds. My BMI is at 40 right now. Now, when I started Weight Watchers, my BMI was calculated at 50. And uh, it had gotten down to 33. So even though I have a ways to go, I am making progress. So I did look today to see where I was when I got out here, my first weigh-in in June when I got here, and I didn't write that number down, but I will tell you, well, I can do a rough estimate because I remember roughly what that number was. So I've roughly lost 17 pounds since I've been here, which is getting close to my 20-pound mark. Now, originally I had said I wanted to be in Wonderland by my birthday. So my birthday is in 7 weeks. It's on the 11th of October. Uh, and I've got, over 16 pounds to get there. Not sure I'm going to make it, but I think I can get close. So if I don't make it to Wonderland on my birthday, I'm not going to stress it. I'm going to try to be there by the end of October. Um, and that again is iffy because I have travel days coming up in October where I'm leaving here and going back home. And I have a couple stops to make on the way home. So I'm going to stop in Oklahoma, see my son there, and before I go home. So anyway, I am making progress. I'm not making as much progress as what I would like, but I think I mentioned this before. You know, I'm going to be 70 years old next month, and my metabolism has just completely stopped. So, am I happy with this weight loss? Absolutely. I am so happy that I am finally making some progress. It has been a long, long time. So, I'm finally feeling motivated to stay on plan. And I'm finally starting to think again before I grab for the next bite. Um, I am trying to get rid of all of my food here that I brought with me, and not all of it, but I'm trying to eat it up. So, and that's cutting back on my grocery bill too. So, I still have quite a bit of corn here and quite a bit of potatoes, but I finished my canned chicken the other day. I had to resort to buying the cans at the grocery store. Um, I think I'm down to a couple of jars of green beans, and I still have some pumpkin here, and I might have opened up my last jar of salsa. So yeah, I am trying to. So I'm not taking as much home with me. So the empty jars that I have from eating all this stuff, I am not going to cart home this year. I'm just going to leave them out here in the belly of my trailer here, um, because I'm leaving my trailer here over the winter. Uh, I just don't have enough room in my car. So, but I don't want to leave food here. So if I have jars of food left, I will take them home. I just want to take all the empty jars home. I have plenty of empty jars at home. And not sure how much canning I'll do over the winter, but I need to do some. Anyway, I digress. I'm starting to sort things out, things that I'm going to take home, things I'm going to get rid of, things I'm going to leave here. Uh, the bottom line is I brought way too much stuff with me, and I don't want to take all this stuff back. I know exactly what I need to take home, and that's all that's in what that's going to be hard pressed to fit in my car. But since I'm going home, in 7 weeks, I have to start thinking about this because it's going to take me that long to get organized. Anyway, back to my weight loss. I'm really thrilled with this weight loss this week, and hope that I have a loss next week. My plan is pretty much to stay on the same plan. It's pretty much been like this since the beginning of July when I decided I'm going to simplify things and not worry about trying to find um, something extra. I'll be right back. My son's calling me. Okay, I'm sorry. This video has been interrupted by football season. My son called to talk about the game with me, and then I was screaming at the TV, and Molly got so scared she ran into the shower. She was shaking, so I took her out for a little walk. And I'm feeling a little bit better about the game now. Uh, it's almost over, so and the Buckeyes are ahead. Anyway, really, I was done talking anyway about everything. I just wanted to give you this update that I did lose weight this week, and I'm so happy. I feel like I'm finally on my way again. I know when I've said that before, it's like then I had an immediate setback, but I'm challenging myself again to stay on track this week. I want to stay on plan this week. I already have my menus made out through next Friday, and I went grocery shopping 2 nights ago because I did this a couple nights ago. Um, and I have everything I need here, other than maybe some fresh produce because I can't keep a lot in my refrigerator just because I don't have the room. If I make any improvements to this trailer at all, it would be to get rid of my current refrigerator and put in a residential size refrigerator because this thing is really small and it's one of those absorption things. In fact, I need to defrost it, but that's a whole nother story. Anyhow, it's my plan to stay on plan this week again, and we'll see what happens. A lot of times when I have a good weight loss like this, the following week I still lose, but it's not very much. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get at least a 1 pound loss next week. So thanks for sticking with me, everybody. And I'm going to go now because it's getting close to the end of the game and I want to watch it. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a great one. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Bye bye.